Hey, how y'all guys doing today? Here with Delonte. I want to talk to you guys about why I decided to go abstinence. I decided to go abstinence for multiple reasons. I decided to do it for spiritual reasons. I decided to do it for financial reasons, and I decided to do it for mental reasons. And I'm gonna dig deep into what I mean and by what I'm saying because so I was talking to my fiance and she was like, well, let's only go abstinence until your event. It's like, no, we're gonna go abstinence until I get married, until we're married. And I had to explain to her my reason and my purpose for that. And I believe that, on a spiritual level, on all levels actually, we shouldn't just freely just be having sex with one another, because for multiple reasons, like we're dumping energy inside of one another, we're giving each other our time, we're giving each other, and a lot of times, I'm gonna just be honest, as men, and where I feel like the discrepancy comes in that between men and women is a lot of times when men go out here and cheat or have sex with multiple women, a lot of times women seems as if they get in the back end of the stick, and it's like they get frustrated. But men, it really is men out here that's having sex with women and don't care nothing about them, nothing. And I believe it's a little bit harder for women to do it. Not saying that it's not women out here who doesn't do it, but it's harder for women to do it. When I say, like, and I know because I'm speaking from experience, even myself, I done had sex with women that, I don't care. I never thought about if their kids ate. I never thought about if they had enough money to pay their rent. I never thought about none of that. And I feel like it's pointless to have sex without those substance, without some type of ties. And I want to speak on that because I feel like, a lot of times we're having sex with one another or having sex with multiple people, and there's emptiness in there. Like, you're not receiving nothing. Only thing I'm receiving is a nut where nobody is growing. Granted, there are people out here in relationships and, or have like multiple girlfriends, multiple, and they know about each other, but I feel like it should have some purpose. Because I'm not the one to judge for people who have, 2 girlfriends and 1 boyfriend or 2 boyfriends. I'm not the one to judge that, because that is out here, but at least it has to have purpose. Like, y'all have to, be able to work with one another. And I feel like for me personally, if I'm not out here having sex with a purpose or just to bust a nut, then I'm wasting my time and I'm wasting the person time that I'm having sex with. And I think, that's just me being a little bit more understanding and spiritually inclined and mentally inclined on my sexual life. And I just feel like it should be something that we should be mindful of, really, really mindful of. And it's just like for real, like so my fiance, she asked me, so what's my purpose behind it? Like, because like she understands also polygamy and monogamy. So she asked me what's my purpose behind it, because she also have seen relationships that work with multiple people in a relationship. And I said, I feel like people like myself that's not at a level of, or when I say level, I'm not even just talking about financially, I'm talking about mentally, spiritually, everything. They don't deserve to be in those type of environment unless you're in that type of environment and the next person is actually pulling you or helping you get to another space mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. But because I'm not there on a financial level, and that's another reason why I'm saying on my financial game, you know what I'm saying, I'm not there yet. I'm want to be in a different level financially in my life. So, but if I'm dropping my seeds off, my sexual energy off into other women, then I'm taking away from the the creativity of what I can manifest in my life. I'm taking away from the creativity of what I can come forth, like maybe writing a book, maybe being, maybe starting another type of business or something like that. Because when you withhold your sexual energy, then your creativity is allowed to be expanded. But if you're giving your sexual energy everywhere, just think about it. Those who's dumping their sexual energy off everywhere and into everybody are less productive in life. They're a little bit less productive in life. So I decided to go abstinent. I decided to, and also in your sexual life, you have this thing called oxytocin. So oxytocin is the thing that connects humans towards each other. That is like a magnet. So it's like when you kiss a woman for the first time, it's like wow. Or when you have sex with a woman for the first time, a lot of people never forget their first sexual intercourse. They may forget all the ones in the middle, but they never forget their first sexual intercourse because it was the most amazing one. So oxytocin is something that I want to increase my oxytocin for my woman, because if we could go until we get married, then the first time that I have sex with her, it'll almost be like that we're married. It'll be like like we're virgins again, and it'll be the first time, and that connection that me and my woman have for one another it'll be amazing. So I wanna be intimate. One, I'm practicing intimacy without having sex, and then two, once the intercourse comes again, it'll be stronger. That connection that I will have with my woman, it'll be a lot more stronger and better. And the reason I'm saying that, because we're spiritual beings, but we get so clouded with on a physical plane of things, or even on a mental plane of things, and we get caught up and not going back to our spiritual roots. So that's why I decided to go abstinence. That's why I feel like this should be one of the things that a lot of people should fast from and practice on, so you can think clearly, so you can see clearly. But when you clouded by having sex all the time, whether it's with the same person or with just anybody out here, then a lot of times you having meaningless sex, and a lot of times you're going to receive meaningless energy from one another. So I'm just letting you guys know, and this is my reason for going abstinent. If you feel that I could be wrong, or you want to chime in on this video, comment down below. Love y'all. God bless.
So the devil just can't hang with us. Christian youth, them a stand with us. Living a driven, giving a vision, fulfilling the commission he handed us. London to Los Angeles, the rap evangelist. My daddy wouldn't abandon us. I got a backpack for the Jackson, I give a Johnny Max. So are you ready to jam with us? So let's go. Give me the word and let's go. Persecution, let's go. Tribulation, let's go. Across the nation, let's go.